Okay, this is for Gemini September 2018. Again, this is for Gemini September 2018. And you can email me at spiritualguidance@aol.com if this reading at all helps you, if it confirms you, if it resonates with you, if it makes sense to you, if it makes you sort of feel like you get an understanding of the time that you're in and what's going on with your life, basically. So I shuffled the deck, I asked for guidance, and I asked for whatever we need to know for Gemini September 2018, what's upcoming or what's going on, and also some wisdom. And I even asked for, you know, if I don't know what to ask for, then please may the Spirit tell me what we need to know, what we may not even know to ask for, okay? So we can be aware of what would be a surprise, okay? And be more prepared. So this is for Gemini September 2018. The first card I got here was the 9 of Pentacles, which can mean luxury, self-sufficiency. And so look, it's the 9 of Pentacles, and I thought, okay, 9, well, that is the month of September. How nice is that? It looks like some of you will feel like you're having an upgrade. You'll feel like you are doing well for yourself. It looks like there's a lot of grapes in the background. It looks like a harvest time. It looks like this person is secure in who they are because they feel like they have productivity going on. So also I have a card that says your answers are coming, okay? And it looks like puzzle pieces to your puzzle are coming together. They're coming to you. They're coming for you. Maybe ideas that was blocked before. I also have a lot of change here. Maybe change as in changing situations and circumstances. So that's great. But what came out next was the Ace of Pentacles, and it's reversed, so that means it's upside down. And who holds their coins like that, where they look like they're about to fall out of their hand? It could mean that while you're having self-sufficiency and luxury and a good time, and you're getting your bills paid, okay, and you're meeting your needs and some of what you would like, you know, it may mean to be wise and be careful. So we have the Hermit. It can mean soul searching and introspection, because I wanted clarity on the Ace of Pentacles because it's reversed. So while heaven may be blessing you, don't let your coins fall all the way out of your reach here. Don't go overspending. So maybe have a little soul searching. And I wanted clarity on that. And I got this card right here for the 4 of Wands. And it could mean like celebration or harmony. But what if you're having such a good time in your time of luxury and your time where you have your change, right? And your answers are coming and you're celebrating because your answers are coming up and coming out and coming to you, maybe in your sleep or in your dreams. Maybe just clarity's coming to you. We'll celebrate, have a good time, but I want you to be careful. So I feel like that's the warning there. Okay, another thing that I have here is the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands looks like regretful but necessary transition. Well, maybe you had to leave something that's no longer fitting for your life. Maybe some of you are moving on from some people in this month of September, which is the 9th month, and birthing new things. But in order to get to the new, you got to leave something behind. You got to leave something, you know. And so maybe you're going on, and the swords can stand for maybe thoughts, you know, piercing thoughts, hard thoughts, you know. In this situation or card, it's regretful, maybe necessary transition. But then I wanted clarity on that, and I pulled the Hangman, and it's upright. And so, you know, I think that this means letting go. So this month, many of you Geminis in the month of September 2018 may be letting go. I wanted clarity upon that, and I pulled, you may just feel repelled by who or what is not for you to engage with in this season or time. Okay, so this card came out when I asked for clarity on these two. So that, it couldn't get any more clear. So don't feel guilty if you feel that you need to move on, I feel. And one of my cards flew away. Let me pick it up. Okay, and so don't feel bad when you have to say no, because you have to listen to what you need to do. You know, sometimes the spirit moves you or the angels move you to say no to something, and you're just like, I don't feel like meeting with them, talking to them, listening to them right now. I don't feel like being that listening ear. I don't feel like helping them, or I don't want someone to volunteer me anymore. So sometimes people won't let go of you, but you have to make them let go of you. So you might feel repelled. Just follow that, because sometimes your best idea, you know, could come to you, and it can help bring you more change, or help bring more balance to your life, or help bring more answers to your life. When you let something go, when you stop moving in an old energy, in an old idea, in somebody else's idea or thought. So it's okay to let go. Whatever you need to let go of or move on from, it's okay to do that. And if you make mistakes, it's okay. We are trying to find out who we are, what we came to do, and what we need to do. And you cannot keep moving in the same energy, same idea all the time. You just have to sometimes listen to that and just rest. So maybe this means even resting while you're letting go of some things, okay? So also I had, the next card I had was competition and challenge. Okay, this looks like some fighting or maybe some words, but I wanted clarity on that, and I got the Tower card, okay? This could just mean change and disaster, but I don't want to spread fear to people. So let's get some more cards for wisdom, okay? So I have the reversed Queen of Wands card, and this means determination. So maybe you need to back away from being competitive. Sometimes we said our piece, we said what we needed to, and we don't need to do anymore. Otherwise it turns into a fight. And maybe to avoid disaster, you know, we need to just not be so determined to make someone listen. So I don't know if anybody's going through that or will be going through that, but that's what I'm getting right here. Clarification on that. It couldn't get any more clear. A card about tension or conflict, and this is the Five of Swords. It could mean winning at any cost. So maybe something to look out for in this month, though I'm not spreading any fear, because I don't like when people give prophetic messages or angelic messages that are just spreading fear. Okay, we can know the facts that trouble can be coming, or there could be a temptation to fall into a trap or a snare. You know, maybe our personality is to say something, you know, kind of snide or witty sometimes, but sometimes we need to avoid conflict. So I feel like just avoid conflict. You're going to have a good month. You're letting go of some things, and maybe part of this conflict is because you let go. Sometimes you let go of someone that doesn't want you to let go of them, and there's a conflict in that. But I want you to try another way instead of having conflict. Maybe you have to walk away, like the Six of Swords, where you're just leaving that because you can't fix it. So, okay, that's what I'm getting about that. I also had some visions I had to write down, so we'll get to that in a second. I had also this Ace of Cups card here, and that's standing for like compassion and overwhelming emotion. I feel like it's a good card though, because I feel like heaven's hand is giving you this cup. It could be love, it could be emotion. I wanted clarity on that, so I got clarity, and I pulled the Lovers card. That just like flew out. So there may be some overwhelming emotion or emotions that are being poured out or expressed finally from your partner or your lover that you've been with for a while, and you just know you're supposed to be with them. It just feels right. Well, look, it looks like forward progress, because I have the Three of Wands, and that can mean preparation, foresight, and enterprise. So maybe there's a conversation between these lovers that have these feelings for each other that they just can't shake. I wanted clarity on all of these, so then I pulled this Heart-to-Heart card. And so that's why I think there's some conversation going up or coming out or overflowing between these two lovers, okay? So that sounds like some progress in a relationship that I hear has been a long time in coming. So maybe there's been some off and on, maybe there's been some stagnancy I'm hearing, but now we're seeing some movement. Hey, a lot of people are seeing movement, and I think that that's great. Aries had a good reading too. Now, then I pulled the King of Wands, and I wanted clarity on that, and I have the reversed Six of Wands here. Now the King of Wands can be, look, it looks like a strong king, entrepreneur, kind of leader, kind of person. Could mean honor, a natural leader. And I wanted clarity on that. I have the reversed Six of Wands. Well, the Six of Wands could mean public recognition and progress. So maybe while you're coming up like the Jeffersons over here with this nine of Pentacles here. Maybe, you know, while your answers are coming, you know, keep quiet in a way where you're not stirring up trouble or partaking in trouble or getting sucked into trouble, and just keep moving, celebrate, don't overspend, keep moving. Love is coming. And I feel like this reverse Six of Wands might mean while everything is going good and you're making progress, and it's not totally easy this month, you know, because you have to leave some things perhaps, but you don't need public recognition. So maybe quietly move in in these good times. Of course, those that you can trust and that you love and that, you know, maybe deserve to be a part of your celebrations, then you have that. But I feel like there's a movement. You know how in football they may say no celebration. I don't even understand how the whole game goes, but I feel like, you know, when you have a victory, don't mess around, you know, telling a lot of people. Sometimes you attract the wrong attention if you do that. Sometimes the last card that I have here is the Star card, and this talks about hope, spirituality, and renewal. So I feel like September 2018 will be a good month for Geminis. And so so basically, you know, like I said, there may be the hardest part, may be leaving some if you have to, not involving yourself in any conflict, you know, if that comes up and it seems like it's not going to help in progress in your life at all, then avoid that. But I feel like overall the Star card is a great card. I feel like you're going to get some of your wishes this month. Thank you so much for listening. You can email me at spiritualguidance@aol.com. You can ask up to 3 questions, and please do email me the details of those questions, as in what is the issue, what do you need to know. You can tell me names and dates of the individuals involved that you're concerned with in these questions. And if you go to paypal.com and you pay a minimum of $25, I will get back to you with a video answer with a private YouTube link. And I will send that to you through your email. And so you can ask me up to 3 questions. They can be different subjects, of course. And use my paypal.com email name, which would be spiritualguidance@aol.com, in order to pay that. So you'll email me, and in the subject line say need reading, you know, something like that, so that it stands out to me, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Oh my gosh, before I end this and wrap it up, I have to tell you the visions I had. I definitely heard audible words of avoid catastrophe. Okay, so I think that has to do with the Tower card here. I would have cheated you if I did not give you this. I want to make sure I give you this because I was given this for a reason. And then I also saw a vision of a Liberty Bell. So that sounds like a good month. Liberty, you know, meaning freedom, meaning you overcame something, meaning maybe you fought for something and won. So I feel like liberty, maybe a freedom because you let go of something. Maybe you let go of something that unfortunately didn't work out the way that you wanted. Relationship, you know, location, job, connection, door of opportunity, you know, whatever it was. But I feel like you get the liberty. I had a vision of a handmade aircraft, or sort of like, you know how when you were little, you maybe got those little airplane kits and you put it together and they're out of paper or thin foam material. And so, and I saw it taking off and flying. So something that maybe you have created, Gemini, is taking off and flying, which makes sense because you're a natural leader. You know, it's saying that you're a natural leader. I know that from reading about Gemini, that they are witty people. I don't even know a Gemini. Is that crazy? I don't know a Gemini, but I would like to meet one. And so it's just interesting to see how the description of the signs it really is true. Like if you read about Aries, you're going to find out about me. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so funny. So Gemini, it looks like some things are taking off for you. I heard the word prepare. And then lastly, I saw a vision of an open book. So it may mean, you know, the lovers here, there's communication, there's a heart-to-heart, like I said. So, you know, and maybe they are being as an open book right now. And that is great because you're going to have forward progress when someone can say what they feel, right? Okay, that's what I have for you. Gemini, September 2018. Email me at spiritualguidance@aol.com and I will help you to get some clarity on your current situation or what's coming up. I can help you to have more understanding and wisdom. The angels will give me messages for you and visions, and so I just love to help people. So I'm just extending my services out to the public. I have worked for over 15 years in ministry and one-on-one and on phone and online and in inboxes and face-to-face with people and giving them answers for their life that I could not know unless the supernatural realm gave it to me. And so I just love to help people and see them feel their best. Okay, thank you so much. Spiritualguidance@aol.com. Don't be afraid to reach out, please.